What's going on, guys? It's Hoot.
And it's Leo.
And this is the Samurai Cooking Channel. So today we're going to get into a little, show called Berserk. So if you haven't seen it, give you like a little rundown on it. It's about, it's a medieval themed show about demons and a man with a big old sword just slicing and dicing, and you got this beautiful blonde hair, not blonde, but platinum blonde guy on a horse just running amok in his crew, and you got this badass girl named Casa just telling niggas what to do. It's a really good show, so you definitely should get into it. But today we really want to boil it all down to healing and the dangers of not conquering your demons. So, in the show, this guy named Guts, he has like a lot of shit going on, from being born out of a dead body to being snatched up by a rapist. If you want to consider him a child soldier, he was that too. And just constantly enduring like all types of abuse, sexual, mental, physical, verbal. And he conquers his way out of that and ends up just being like a loner and just secluded and just to himself and just very violent and angry with his big old sword. And then he runs into a guy named Griffith. Pretty much they do like a little battle to pretty much, was it like for his freedom or something like that? Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was for his freedom. And then, ultimately he does lose against Griffith, so he becomes a part of the Band of Hawks. Mm-hmm. There you can see, progression in Guts. He's fighting, slaying. As the story evolves, you see that Guts and Griffith, they develop like this sort of, you can say it was a bromance, but there is some type of underlying feelings for each other.
Sexual chemistry?
Yeah.
As well as with costumes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And you could just see there, like, there's like some type of confusion because, they're so used to being violated by demons and just chaos all around. So I feel like the characters really didn't know how to dissect their feelings for one another, but you can tell like there was a very tight bond between Griffith and Guts being formed. Griffith, he's like, I'm not letting you go. It's my man.
I'm staying.
Right. You gonna stay here. I'm gonna take care of you. I'm gonna make sure you the head of the army, but not above me though. You're not gonna be above me though. So that's when I guess like Guts started to take the initiative of like, all right, bet. So since I want to be your equal, but I got to do my own thing, So that kind of,
that's where all hell breaks loose.
Yeah, kind of fucked him up, like how your man not doing right, and he feels like he has to be a better man for you, so he got to step to the side, and the girl goes into a crazy rampage. That's pretty much what happened in the story. So Griffith, he kind of just went off the edge, was, selling himself, taking people's virginities. He gets caught with this princess and he gets locked up, gets tortured, while Guts is living his best life, progressing, evolving. He's evolving while Griffith is just spiraling and going through it. You feel me? So that's how we know like who was the real toxic one, because he got from under Griffith and he just started
flourishing.
With that big ass sword, just flourishing. So yeah, like this man, so he pretty much got his tongue cut out, turned into like a shell of his former self. Like that whole pedestal that he was on, that ego, that I gotta be the best, I gotta be the lead, like all that shit went out the window when Guts left him. And
they rescue him,
but then he's like, I can't live like this no more, so I'm just gonna give myself to hell. And all of y'all are gonna suffer because y'all left me there. No, my man left me, and y'all went and lived y'all best life without me. So I'm gonna sacrifice y'all to some demons. And Casa, you gonna get it. what did I learn from this show? Hurt people hurt people.
Oh, that's a good lesson to learn. That's a great lesson.
Because all of these characters, they've been through some shit, and they never really sat down to, dissect, like, why am I so fucked up? From Guts being, like I said, being raped, abused, and all this other stuff, and just pretty much eating it and just suppressing it, to Griffith selling ass for his army, and just being power hungry, to Casa just being this angry woman that's just obsessed with being better than her male counterparts. And she got it the worst. Like, she literally got defiled by a bunch of demons in front of her man. So when you suppress all the bad shit and you don't sit there and face it, and you hide it by beating people up and chopping up niggas, and yeah.
And in healing world, we call it shadow work. So all of the things that you suppress, all of the things that you've been through, all of the things that your darker self, how you handle it, and all the bad things about yourself, we call it shadow work. So healing that, and they had a lot of they had a lot of traumatic things happen. And it's not about all the trauma that happens to you, it's about how you overcome it. So that's another thing.
And they did none of that.
And just killing niggas. Like, I'm gonna just bury myself in war.
And the sad thing about it all is we never really got to see how these characters, conquered their demons, literally.
Mm-hmm.
They just stuck in hell.
Yep.
Covered in blood, and
And the ego can kind of get in the way, You think that your destiny is supposed to be something, so you like, I'm supposed to be this, and this, and just sacrificing everybody. When it comes down to sacrificing your friends and everybody because you think you deserve this.
Yeah, when he could have just got a grip of reality, and just just could have been a better leader. Although when he first came onto the scene, he wasn't as maniacal in the beginning. Something was off about him. If you watch it, like, it was something off about him, but I couldn't put my finger on it. But, when you don't conquer whatever you got going on, you can ultimately put other people around you in jeopardy.
Because hurt people thing is awesome.
And one thing I will say about Guts, he was definitely headstrong and a go-getter, and he didn't let anything stop him. Like, he was very determined to make sure the Band of Hawks got to where they needed to go. The wars was fought. Shit, even when Casa was, trapped by the demons and stuff like that, he made sure he was gonna get her. Mm-hmm. He was gonna rescue his woman no matter what, through the blood, through the demons. Even, like, the guy got his hand chopped off and, lost an eyeball. Like, that wasn't gonna stop him. So that's one thing we can say about, our guy Guts, even though he has not completed the healing course.
That revenge, he was out for blood. So that revenge,
literally. So
the saddest tragedy of it all is that we'll never know the ending of this story. So
yeah, we will have to make our own conclusion. But I would like to think that Casa and Guts made it out and lived happily ever after. Because for Griffith, that's over with. That shit.
There's no coming back.
He left his body. Like, that's not even Griffith anymore. That's just demons. So yeah.
And that says something about friendships too. Like, can certain friendships be repaired after certain things? Is forgiveness for everybody?
No, if you sick some demons on, my squad, and you got my woman hanging by her arms being tortured by demons, like, I don't think I could be like, oh, that's good, bro. No. No. So today's outfit was brought to you by Shein.
That was before, guys. Look, y'all gonna get these outfits, okay? Because this was before. We ain't buying no new shit, but this was before. So
And they're very, very, very cheap.
And we like them. They're affordable and trendy.
Please do not cancel us.
Do we have to cancel them? Damn, y'all. Like, you can get a bodysuit for like $5.
Just don't cancel us, please. So if you enjoyed this episode, make sure you be on the lookout for us every Friday. That's when we drop an episode. And also go to our YouTube channel under 21 Nuke Salute and make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share.
All right, sweetie gang. See you Friday.